So another big thing is nitric oxide and the effects that nitric oxide have on plants and its ability to stimulate metabolic and flavonoid pathways. And I'm looking for the portion of my thing that's talking about nitric oxide. Nitric oxide increases seed germination, root growth, flowering, fruit ripening, mediation of plant responses to biotic and abiotic stress, involved in plant responses to drought, salt stress, pathogen attack, mitigate the negative effects of these stressors. They also regulate gene expression, or nitric oxide regulates gene expression, reduces oxidative stress, enhances plant defense responses. So this is another compound that I feel we should add to our toolbox, right? Which I feel like no one's really talking about in organic cultivation is nitric oxide, and something we should pay attention to. We hear a lot about salicylic acid and often sometimes jasmonic acid, although most people don't know what that is. And all these other commonly known phytohormones. There are even more phytohormones that people don't usually acknowledge. But nitric oxide, I think, is one that people should really pay attention to also, which is high in beet and red beet. So I've been planting red beet as a companion plant in my beds, as well as blending it up, straining it, watering it in just raw, or also using it in my fermentation processes. I fermented it with lactobacillus. I also added a phycocyanin extract, which we can touch on in a little bit. I think that's another really cool thing. But yeah, nitric oxide, beet juice, just blending things up in general, plant inputs that you find.
Isn't that don't humans want to consume the beet juice like runners and cyclists for the nitric oxide? Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it's on like pre-workout and stuff.
Regulator. Yeah, it regulates. It's like the endocannabinoid system. It regulates so many different inner processes. And I wanted to roll it back because I think we missed on a point. There's a big difference between juicing and blending. So Luna, what I really love you to get one of those food juicers, so that what it does is it presses. You're doing a cytoplasm extraction of each and every plant cell instead of just chopping it up and making the plant matter smaller so that it can be go through the screen. The pressing process delivers some much different results.